Hey, what's up? It's Brandon Shelton here, aka the I Am Cash Sniper, and I have a review for you about Hybrid Connect. If you have not heard about this WordPress plugin, you're gonna hear about it now because this is by far the most powerful pop-up and lightbox plugin that I've ever seen. Now, as you can see, I have it installed on one of my test domains. And first off, I just want to give you a little bit of instruction about what the plugin does. And I guess it's best if I just go through everything. So I'm just going to create a brand new, add a new connector so that you can see the whole process. Now, I'm just going to name this test 2. And this is some of the options that you have. Now, before I even get into this, let me just explain to you what this is. This is a pop-up software where it actually dynamically split tests for you. Now, I am extremely high on split testing. It is one of the more important things in online marketing that a lot of people don't do because they're just lazy, and this takes care of that for you. Basically, what this plugin will do is that it automatically lets you create duplicate versions of one pop-up, and then it will automatically split test it for you and it'll rotate the different pop-ups that you have, and then it'll automatically choose the best performing one and leave that one showing. Now, another thing that this plugin does that no other pop-up does is that it dynamically allows you to connect with people that are using Facebook that visit your site. So if you're logged into Facebook, if a visitor is logged into Facebook and they visit your site, it'll show a Facebook Connect button instead of the standard name and email address sign up. And if they're not connected into Facebook, it'll just show the standard name and email. Or if you just want email, then it'll just show the email. So that is really taking things to the next level. Now, when you actually create a new connector, that's what they call the pop-ups. Just name it, and this is the options. So hybrid, it means that just how I just explained to you, if they're logged into Facebook, it will actually show them a Facebook Connect button, so they can just 2 clicks and they're signed up to your emailing address. They don't have to put in their name, they don't have to put in their email address, none of that. If you want to choose Facebook only, that means it'll only show the Facebook Connect button no matter who the visitor is or if they're signed into Facebook or not. And form only means it'll only show the name and email address fields, or just the email address fields for every visitor that comes in. So I'm just going to leave that on hybrid for now. Now, this is another powerful feature: allow registration to blog. Since this is connected to WordPress, if you click this here, it will automatically add the user to your WordPress site. So if you have like a membership site or have like a forum plugin that's connected to your WordPress site, this will not only add them to your emailing list, but it will add them to your WordPress site. So that is another very cool feature. So I'm just going to leave that unchecked, and this is just the role that you want them to be added as. So you can add them as a subscriber, you can add them as a contributor, author, editor. If you're familiar with WordPress, you know that when you sign into WordPress sites, you can assign different roles. So that's just allows you to do that. So I'm just going to click on Save Connector, and you're going to see it pre-populate here. Now, there's so many features that I want to try to keep this short for you and just hit the key points so that I don't drag this along. Now, one of the things I don't like about this plugin, and let me show you it here, is that it only allows you to use name and email address fields or just email address fields. It's not a big deal. I typically only collect email addresses, sometimes name and email address, but if you want the flexibility to collect other things like phone numbers or addresses or whatever, you will not be able to do that. Or if you want like a first and last name, 2 separate fields, and then an email address, you won't be able to do that with this plugin. So that is one downfall, but it's not really a big deal at all. But I did want to point that out. Now, these little tabs here allow you to control if you want it to only be shown on posts or only on pages. You can manually take this short code and embed where you want this to be shown. So you can just embed it into some content, and that's exactly where the form will be shown. There's a lot of other cool things you can do with the light boxes. You can control the positioning of them. You can even have a pop-up show if someone clicks a specific word in one of your articles. So you can have a word, like say if you chose the word, you had a basketball site and chose the word basketball and highlighted it. If someone clicked on that link, then the pop-up would show. So that's another very cool feature. Now let me just get into the design stuff. If you click on edit shortcode, have this load up real quick, you can see that this has 3 different designs here already, and this is what I was talking about. Since I've chosen hybrid, it's going to dynamically choose who sees what. If you're not logged into Facebook, this is what you'll see. If you're logged into Facebook, this is what you'll see. And if you are logged into Facebook and already a subscriber, this is what you see. Okay. One other cool thing as well is that you can integrate this into a GoToWebinar account, so you can have people sign up for your email address and automatically be registered to a webinar as well. Now, one cool thing about this editor right here is that you can drag and drop it to move it around. So I'm just gonna scroll over a little bit, and I want you to notice how everything gets updated dynamically. So if I said test 1, 2, 3, you notice how it changed the text here for all 3 of them. So that's pretty cool. I really like that. This also updates dynamically, but you just have to click away. So if I just delete all this and say test me and then click, notice how this all 3 of these got updated. So that's really cool. You can customize the bullets. You can add bullets, and you can choose what type of bullets. Here's really nice bullets graphics. You can choose the call to actions that are displayed. Choose button text. You can customize the privacy policy. I mean, there's just so many things that you can change around. If you click on this little customize tab, you have even more options. So if you see me drag this, see how it dynamically chooses the size. So that I really love that. You can choose the height of the actual call to action buttons. Choose the opt-in height. I mean, you can pretty much play around. I'm not going to go through all this, but you can see all these different things like connect the drop shadow. If you want to change the drop shadow, you can change that. If you notice, like, you can't really, it's hard to tell because I don't have a drop shadow in here, but just all these different things that you can add to really make this customized and fit to your site. And that is extremely powerful. Now if I click on this templates tab and I choose, let me just choose opt-in templates. These are pre-designed templates that I can also choose from a starting point. So if you just drag this, see this little thing I have here, drag it across, you see all the different choices, and they have a lot of them. So if I want to change the style to say this one right here, you notice how it changes all of these. I can drag this back over, and I can start editing this one. And you can still, and even with these, you can still change the color and stuff. So if I wanted to change this to blue, see how, I mean, it's still fully customizable. So it just gives you a different template to work off from. And that, I mean, you can see here how powerful this is. Like, you can really have this match exact to your site, any type of design you want. If you wanted to have a skinny tall banner on your site to go on a side widget, boom. That easy. I already have this template set up, and then you can start customizing it. You can also add your own images here. You can add arrow graphics. I mean, you can pretty much customize this thing as far as you want to customize it. Now let me just go back to the main menu, and let me just show you the widget design. Is just these things here just allow you to have different actions to the actual pop-up that you have. So as I was telling you, you can have it actually slide in and appear. You can have it just appear like a light box. You can have it appear if someone clicks on text, and that's just what these different options do. They let you have different control of the functionality of it. Now this squeeze pages tab actually leads to the squeeze page function. It's not really that powerful. I don't really want to get into it much. Let me just show you what it'll end up looking like. Squeeze page settings. Ignore the computer right here. Just pay attention to the white screen in this little box right here, because this is what it will look like. It'll just have a white background, and then whatever pop-up you create, it'll put this in the middle. It's not really, I mean, it's good that they have the functionality, but it's not really that powerful, and not really something you probably want to rely on for your squeeze pages. So that's the reason why I actually have a very good bonus that complements that well. So let me just get in and show you a little bit of what the tracking system looks like. As you can see, you can make a bunch of different split tests, and these are just the columns. You can see the total impressions, the unique impressions, the conversions, the conversion rate, the percentage improvement, and then this is just a stat that shows how likely it is to beat the original, and it'll automatically choose the best performing pop-up for you. Now, what makes it so powerful, especially if you're an offline consultant as well, you can use this for your client sites. And it takes all the work away from you from having to do all this split testing stuff with pop-ups. You just set up everything and the software does all the work for you. So you can be charging your clients for some pop-up split testing stuff and not have to actually do any of the work yourself. So that's really cool. I really like that part about it. Let me just get into some more specific information about the product. As you know, I already just gave you a live in-depth review, so I don't really want to go over that. Makes no sense. But it's live now. There's 3 licenses. A single site license, which allows you to use it on one site. Unlimited personal license, which allows you to use it on any of your sites that you own. And then the developer's license, if you're an offline consultant and want to be using it with your clients or plan on selling sites. This developer's license is the license that you would need. There is a OTO. The OTO allows you to work with their professional copywriters and designers and have them do this entire process for you. They set up the plugin for you. They set up all your pop-ups for you. They set up the split testing and everything for you. And since they have professional copywriters, the copywriters will be able to write really good performing headlines and pop-ups for you that they know that will perform well. Now, just for my bonus, as I told you, the squeeze page settings that they have is just not really that good. It's not really that flexible. So I have a very powerful opt-in plugin called WP Squeeze Dominator, and I'm going to be giving it to you for free if you purchase through my link. Basically, this will allow you to make really eye-catching, you can actually use it for pop-ups as well, but it's really meant for squeeze pages. Has a lot of flexibility. There's tutorial videos that come with it, so you'll have plenty of training on it. It's a very, very powerful squeeze page creator. I mean, that's basically it. I really hate when people make bonuses that have nothing to do with the product or with the software, with the training course, whatever that they're reviewing. I always make sure that whatever I offer as a bonus complements or makes up for a lack of something that I'm promoting. So this will work very well with you. You're going to need squeeze pages, and this is a very powerful bonus. So if you want to claim your bonus after your purchase, which I'm sure you would, just forward your receipt to bonus@imcashsniper.com to claim your bonus. Make sure your PayPal transaction number is in that email. And if you want to see any more of my product reviews, just go to imcashsniper.com/category/reviews. Again, this is Brandon Shelton, and thank you for watching my review.